Mainnet gameplay is live in the Daemons omni-chain ecosystem. Earning opportunities across many different chains, tournaments, fun gameplay, leveling up, and airdrop opportunities. Welcome to Tokenize360. In this video, we are taking a deep dive into Daemons. After a few months, mainnet just went live. There are still ways to earn airdrop opportunities as the TGE has not quite happened yet. We are going through the game's unique features, the fun of the game, and the mechanics of the game loops, as well as detailed look of the earning opportunities that are in the ecosystem. The main overarching thing that makes Daemons stand out is the sheer number of partners and integrations they have. In their words, it's an omni-chain gaming experience, not blockchain agnostic, but you can plug in from any blockchain. They currently have 12 chains that they are partnered with, although it's kind of like the 12 tribes in the Bible in that you really have like 13 and a half, depending on when and how you count it. It generally boils down to 12, but there are some that aren't integrated or that are partners that aren't in the game yet, or that are in the game and not partners yet. Kind of fun to be living on the very edge of technology and gaming here. Diving into those different chains, we have Abstract, Base, Somnium, Avalanche, Arbitrum, Optimism, Say, and Polygon. Those are ones that have the NFTs trading on them so far. Oh, as well as Binance Smart Chain is Magic Eden instead of OpenSea. Then soon to come is Sonic and Ancient 8. We also have as partners Hedera, Immutable, and Monad. There are other ones that overlap these two categories. And of course, we already have a Solana diamond in game as well. And yes, that was more than 12. Super exciting. This focus on so many integrations is really turning out to the benefit of both Daemons and the player base. Number one, because no matter what chain you're into, you can plug into the Daemons ecosystem and enjoy the rewards. Or if you're into all of them, you can hop around and capitalize on opportunities that we'll talk about later in the earnings section. They also have these ecosystems fighting and promoting them. The competition between the ecosystems for the attention of the Daemons users is only going to help. And honestly help these ecosystems at the same time. The more the better, as they say. Some other notable partners that aren't blockchains per se, but very much key players in the crypto space are Neo Tokyo, Superverse, Xborg, Wayfinders Guild, Nifty Island, many others, and of course, yours truly, Tokenize360, with our tokenized Reaver, an in-game diamond that made it into the game before many other guilds did. Super proud of that. Of course, designed in honor of our Inspector Mindblow, fearless leader in the crypto space, and I'm hoping to level him up enough to get full third evolution of the tokenized Reaver, which looks amazing, and honestly would put fear into the hearts of anybody fighting him. It's really cool that the Daemons ecosystem has included gaming guilds in the actual game by putting these characters into the game. Just a really cool feeling. The game is browser based and works well on mobile as well as PC, meaning it's cross-platform, which is amazing for accessibility and playability. Capture audiences from both. Quick tutorial on playing on mobile. You're going to go to mainnet.daemons.app here. You're going to go to share, add to home screen, and boom, select it and you get right in. You can access it from like your MetaMask browser. Still working out just a few kinks on there. Sometimes I had to reload the screen if certain criteria were met, although the more I played, the less that was an issue. Your diamonds, your NFTs are living NFTs, so you need to feed them. If you don't feed them for a certain amount of time, they go dormant, and then if they're dormant for a certain amount of time, they expire. I have mixed feelings on this feature. They say they are open to that not being permanent, but it is permanent right now. My suggestion to the Daemons team, if you're watching, is to connect an API to the leading feeding NFT marketplace for that particular diamond and have the revive cost after they expire be the same as the floor price or a couple of percentage above. This would maintain the goal of scarcity and might even improve it. If they have to pay 2% more for the diamond they already have, they might just go purchase another one off the market instead of reviving right away. 2%, 5%, 10%, just throwing out numbers. This might be a really cool feature there in that they just have to pay to get it back if they don't feed them. In order to get food for your pet diamond, they're kind of going for the Tamagotchi kind of Pokemon vibe. So you can pay a couple of USD to feed them, or you can feed Soul Snack to them. I'm not sure whether this will reset it to exactly that or if it'll give me another 96 hours, so I'm gonna wait until it's much lower on this in order to feed him that. In order to get Soul Snack, you can complete quests on-chain, off-chain, and in-game. There should be plenty of quests available as time goes on. They just want you to learn more about the game or help their partners out by exploring blockchains and stuff. I think this is a really neat feature. I just hope that they don't make it permanent. Say I go on vacation for a week, I don't want to have to worry about feeding my diamond if I want to unplug for that amount of time. That would be most unfortunate. The clan system is live, and well, Tokenize360 is in third place. Not surprisingly, Daemons OGs are in first place. We almost caught up to Shura Gaming, but not quite there. Come on, 360, we can do this. The other feature of the living NFTs is this chat system here. As you can see, I had a quick chat with it. I haven't explored very much yet. It's always a question of what data sets the AI has. It definitely has a kind of epic, glorious feel to it, adventurous feel to its responses, which I dig in a game. I don't know what AI they're using, but it does seem to be fairly robust, if a little limited in its data set, which is fine. It definitely knows a lot about the game. I'm guessing it at least has access to all their articles and internal knowledge of the game, but pretty cool. I do wonder if different diamonds have different flavors of chat that you can interact with. Asked who it was, and it was my tokenized Reaver. The other AI that they have on the roadmap is player versus environment storyline. This will be really cool, which also speaks to them probably expanding the gameplay at some point, which would be amazing. Speaking of gameplay, let's run through it. The mint is out, so you will have to pick up a diamond on the secondary market at this point. It's really good to start seeing NFT collections selling out again. For a while there, you'd have a 10,000 NFT collection and only half of them would get minted, and then the price goes down and then everybody forgets about it. But when it mints out, it's the market saying that we want this more, so the market starts going up, and when the market starts going up, then it snowballs into good things for the ecosystem. And it's refreshing to be in a time where that is happening on multiple projects, but diamonds in particular. You're going to connect your wallet that has your diamond in it. You're probably going to want a wallet that has a bit of history on the chain you're choosing to have your main diamond on, because a big part of this ecosystem is on-chain identity, specifically gaming identity. You want to balance that with security concerns, of course, and I hope somebody's working on infrastructure to accomplish that, where not all eggs are in one basket, but you still get on-chain credit for your different wallets. Probably not a very hard problem to solve, but I'd like to see somebody solve it. Main thing you're doing right now is playing versus players, playing versus bot. Playing versus bot, you get a match instantly, but yet less XP, significantly less XP, in fact, to win against a bot or even lose against a bot versus winning or losing versus a player. It is nice that you get XP even when you lose, so it's not just dead time, but you get a lot more when you win. I would recommend generally player versus player, because even when you lose, you make more XP than fighting bots anyway. When you're first starting out though, you know, a few matches against the bots to kind of figure out what's going on. Here's all the Daemons that you have. Over here in the evolution page, I'm evolution 1 and level 7. Evolution has to do with the rarity of the NFT and the in-game looks, but it doesn't actually give you an in-game buff. So there's no pay to win in that you're paying for a fully leveled up, fully evolved diamond. It simply has to do with rarity. First come, first serve. I'm hoping to get one of these tier 3s. It's going to be a bit of grind, but I want it bad. In order to get evolution 2, you have to level up to level 10. In order to get evolution 3, you have to level up to 20, and it is going to cost a little bit in order to evolve it. I haven't gotten there yet, so I don't know quite what that looks like, but there is a small fee. You're going to click this Daemons tab, starting battle. You could also select during that phase which diamond you want to pair against them. Tokenized Reaver evolution 1 and 2 are death. Evolution 3 is fire. This is like ice. So they have different strengths and weaknesses to different types, kind of like in Pokemon. You have 4 different abilities. Attack, which is just damage. Chill, which is a life steal, usually 1 for 1. Cope, which does 0 to 20 damage to you, but only has a 10% chance to actually hit. If it does hit, it does 20 to 40 damage. And then your ultimate does different things depending on which diamond you have. For the Tokenized Reaver, it does a basic attack or so, and then the next turn, it supercharges your next ability. For your basic attack, it's gonna double it. For Shill, it'll increase the lifesteal by 65%, and Cope, it'll just make it 100% chance to hit. Pretty powerful. I like the Tokenized Reaver. There are some that do tons of damage, some that do a moderate amount of damage but stun, and some that do a low amount of damage but do something else, or upgrade attacks for a few turns. The gameplay is essentially about pacing your health versus their health and your powers. Now, when you level your diamond up a little bit, you get access to different special abilities or buffs. So right now I have a buff on Shill that I have activated. You have to activate it when you get to it, and you have to choose between them. The first one that you unlock is just +2 basic attack. I like the Shill because the differential between you and your opponent is generally the most, whereas here it's like 17. With Shill, it's usually at least 20, and then you add some on top of it. Gets really good at level 7, doubles the chance from between 20% and 40%. Read different things on that. And then, of course, you have all these to look forward to unlocking. You do have quite the chance, even if they're level 20, to still win a fight with them. It just depends on their playstyle. The 2 biggest factors, how one plays a character, because it actually has quite a bit of skill involved, and your strength weakness of the type you're using, like death versus fire versus ice. And that is the gist of the gameplay of Daemons. Quite entertaining once you get into it and start learning the cadence of a battle. Hopping into the earnings of the game, we did just complete a $7,500 plus rewards tournament, including USDC, Diamond token, and NFTs. Clans and individuals did participate. We at Tokenize came in 3rd, I believe. Feel free to check fact me in the comments. And of course, hop into the Tokenize360 Discord, hop into the Tokenize360 clan, and start grinding this game with us. Don't forget to drop a hello in the chat and talk about best strategies. And of course, keeping an eye on what chain is doing what promotion. Finishing off my thoughts on tournaments, there will be a lot more of them, I am sure. That is one of the core pillars of the Diamonds ecosystem, is having these clashes between chains, between guilds, getting the vibes and energy going, honestly supercharging us and giving those sweet rewards. We're going to use the IMX campaign as an example. They just did the top 333 ranked players in the Immutable Plays Damon leaderboard, a campaign that they ran for the Immutable Stone Golem NFT, which is launching early next week. This opportunity, of course, is past, but there will likely be many more like it. In the Immutable ecosystem, there still is ways to earn on diamonds. You've got the quests for gems and other upcoming opportunities. But the main thing you're going to be wanting to do at this point is level up your NFT so that you can be prepared with your favorite build that fits your playstyle. And also it will help you with the airdrop that is coming soon. Watching for those new chains so that when they partner with them and come out with the diamond, you can get that NFT airdrop potentially. And just already existing chain promos, because they are partners with these chains. I very much suspect that they'll be doing campaigns from time to time in different different ecosystems. You can earn natively in the Daemons ecosystem. You can go from their X page to their link tree to their Airdrop points program, or just go to points.daemons.app/home, connect your wallet. You can see I have points here for doing various things. Some of these opportunities I've passed, but a lot of these haven't. There's a mentor, which, like I said, if there's a new ecosystem, you will probably have more opportunities to mint NFTs. Victory achievements is a primary thing we're looking at. Bloodbath is an easy one. Win 10 battles in a single day. Win your first battle. Win with 1 HP. Happens more often than you might think. Win a battle without using your ultimate. This one I won because the other guy timed out. I usually use my ultimate pretty early on, so but it's doable. Perfect cope. I guess just use cope a lot until this happens. Tokenized Reaver would be probably the best for this because you can guarantee your cope will hit. You also have campaigns and quests here to earn XP. And of course, referral program. All this taken together, plenty going on in the Daemons ecosystem. Hope you enjoyed this run through and content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps us out at Tokenize and helps more people see these videos, grows the ecosystem, and in turn helps you out when you're engaging with these ecosystems. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Freelander, and as always, happy hunting.